gentlemen, to all our friends from the media, very, very warm welcome to our friends up there as well. Hey! Thank you so much for joining us this evening. This is the international premiere of Illumi. This is the world's biggest light, sound, and multimedia event right here at the Bayfront event space. My name is Yasmin, and I'm delighted to be here this evening. We're in for a treat because you're going to be the first to see this official light up. It's already quite pretty, right? Quite. But it's going to be even more majestic in a couple of minutes' time. So we're counting down to lighting up 20 million LED lights. It's gonna be beautiful. And these LED lights are around these larger than life structures and installations. Just a little bit about Illumi. So Illumi is a nocturnal wonderland. It was actually designed by the extremely ingenious folks behind critically acclaimed Cavalia. Everybody knows Cavalia? Who's watched Cavalia? I hope plenty of you have watched Cavalia when in Singapore. It debuted in Canada to captivating more than 3.5 million visitors. And Illumi basically has set new standards in immersive entertainment. I think we're so lucky here in Singapore that they've chosen our little red dot of an island as the international premiere. Now, 9 enchanting worlds, which I was sharing with you earlier, that you can explore once it's all lit up. But I also want to highlight that Illumi is not just about dazzling displays and beautiful lights. It is also about responsible entertainment. So we're very, very committed to sustainability, using energy efficient light technologies. We use recycled materials as well, all to minimize our environmental imprint. For example, should anything sort of need repair, it's actually used from recycled materials from the event itself. And we also have a very robust recycling sort of system for waste as well. And if you notice later on, the trunk of the tree of lights, which is this beautiful tree here, right? It's actually repurposed from the Cavalia tent. On top of that, all the shipping containers that all of these parts came in all the way from Canada to Singapore, that's also been made with recyclable materials from Cavalia as well. And of course, Illumi is committed to supporting the local community by working with Singapore vendors and hiring local talent as well. Now, before we begin, I also want to introduce to you the mascot of Illumi. Please welcome Ilu from over there. Hi, Ilu. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Big round of applause for Ilu. So cute, lah. Ilu is our playful and curious otter from the Illumi universe. And Ilu has evolved to harness elemental energies. So you'll see on Ilu some glowing symbols of water, earth, metal, and thunder. Hi, Ilu. How are you? So cute. Ilu is going to do a little jiggy dance. So kids, later on, don't be shy. Go ahead and take pictures with Ilu, okay? And now to welcome on stage to say a few words, I'd like to present to you the presenter of Illumi, Chantel Pudong, CEO of Base Entertainment Asia. Chantel, please.
Thank you, Yasmin. Welcome! Welcome to Illumi, everyone. For those of you who know us, we're usually not outdoors, we're usually in the theater, and we present beautiful musicals. But we thought, hey, why not? Let's change it up a little bit. Let's bring something different. Let's go outside and let's make Singapore and the Bay of Singapore our stage. So here we are today. You're in for a treat, and I hope today you stay. It's not too hot tonight, at least. It's good. There's no rain, so the gods are on our side. We're very, very happy. I'd like to start by saying I don't know where they are right now, but we've got some very special guests here with us. The Canadian High Commissioner of Singapore, Mr. Ayarachi, over here. I like my hair. Miss Catherine Tedros from the Quebec Government Office of Singapore. And we've got Mr. Bill here from the Embassy of Mongolia. We've got a great relationship with Mongolia, something lovely coming up. If you're watching our space, you'll see. So a little bit here, 10 years ago, on this very ground, like Yasmin mentioned, we had another amazing show that we presented called Cavalia. Cavalia was just absolutely extraordinary. And today we're presenting to you Illumi. Both of these shows come from the same group of people, and they're very dear to my heart now. They've become really good friends of mine. It's led by Normand Latourelle, here to my left. You'll meet him in a minute. And his son, Mathieu Latourelle, David Latourelle. Today we have Mathieu with us. Mathieu's been with me from the beginning, and he has been my rock the whole time. I don't know where he is. He's probably busy working somewhere. Mathieu, thank you. So my sort of relationship with Illumi started in 2019. about 20 actually, when the pandemic started. We kind of went into a bit of a panic because we couldn't do anything, as you all know. We couldn't do any shows, any live shows. Nobody could be close to each other. And as a French Canadian, I was in touch with them, and I noticed that they were presenting illumi, and they made it drive-through. And I thought, that's so clever. Let's try to do this in Singapore. But it's not easy to find a land where you can drive through in Singapore, being so small. So it took us a while, and that's why I say Matthew's been my rock. We've literally been working for 3 years, trying to customize what you're going to see today to keep the experience intact. But we finally landed the best spot in Singapore. I mean, we could not have asked for anything better than this. We're very, very pleased about that. Many people have asked me, why illumi? Why illumi? There are many light shows. What's different about illumi? Well, illumi is very special, and you'll see this tonight. Illumi is carefully designed. Norma often refers to each of the worlds that Yasmin was talking about as his canvas. So it's a park full of canvases, if you want to look at it this way. And each canvas has been meticulously designed. Every item, everything has been placed in a way that's very unique. And what he said that resonated with me is that we don't have any actors, but when you walk through the park, you become the actors because you create your own mini version of your own canvases by taking pictures, by interacting with everything. You can touch and feel everything. You can move around. Don't just follow the path. You can go anywhere. Please, Singaporean, don't just follow the path when you go in. Because I know you do, always sort of like follow the rules and everything. But here, no rules. You can go anywhere.
And break them.
The other thing also, Yasmin, you touched upon that, is many people have said to me, so many lights, so much power, and what about the environment? What are you doing to do your part? Well, we specifically chose it because it's LED lights. It doesn't take a lot of power. We're outside. It doesn't take any aircon. It's 4 hours a night, so it's a short amount of time. And we recycle very well. I think Yasmin explained about the tree trunk and where it came from. And all of our containers, or most of our containers, have been reused. Our offices, storage, and some of the walls that you'll see throughout the park. So we've got a really robust recycling system, and we'll ask you to make your effort to recycle as you go. So what you're seeing here tonight, 66 containers of equipment. We'll have more containers coming throughout because we're here till the 2nd of February, and there's going to be a lot of holidays along the way. We particularly chose that period on purpose, and we are going to be adding and making it look very festive throughout. 5 weeks of non-stop work, thousands of structures, some very, very high ones, 50 meters nearly behind me. You'll see the rest when you go in. And don't forget, and I know Norman will talk more about this, but everybody that came from Canada, we're not used to this weather. I've been here 20 years, I'm still not used to this weather. It's quite hot. So they've been troopers. It hasn't been easy, but Jocelyn and his team and everyone, incredible. Day after day, rain, sun, heat, humidity, they just gave their 150%. Yes, a big round of applause. So I've got the cards here with me. I usually don't, but today I really wanted to have my cards because I want to make sure I don't forget anyone, because I need to say some things besides the people I just mentioned. So bear with me. At least I know it's not the Oscars. The mic is not going to disappear on me. There's no orchestra to take me off the stage. So I'll start with our chairman, that took Jared Lim. Thank you so much for believing in our crazy... Hi, Jared. Thank you so much for believing in us, for being our supporter, for riding that crazy ride with them when we come to you and say, hey, Jared, we're going to be doing a big light show outside. 20 million LED lights, no problem. Let's do it. Thank you, Jared. Thank you to the Singapore Tourism Board for your immense support. You've been incredible. The URA for your guidance. Gentlemen there, Mark, everyone, thank you so much. This would have not happened without you. Our sponsors, we need them. This is a big show. This is a long duration. We need sponsors. We need them to support us. DBS, Pelago, Pacific Lights, Cornerstones, Unilever, and the Singapore Heart Foundation. Thank you so, so much for believing in us and taking the jump with us, not knowing what this is really about until now. Our official media partner, MediaCorp, official out-of-home partners, Stellar, Ace, extended families, because they've become part of our families, SPRG and Essence. You guys are amazing. You all of, I don't know where you all are, but thank you. Our production houses, Zerop and All Masters, thank you. They were all working until 5 minutes before you walked into the park, just so you know. Local contractors and the local workers. Without them, you know, they're your workers that you don't always see, notice. When you come here, they're gone, they've done their job. Amazing, and I'm just gonna name the companies, because if I started naming the names, we would be here till tomorrow. Arena Hogan, SMS Consulting Engineers, OSG Containers, Event Secret Service, HLM Electric and Trading, Lenson and Park Avenue Service Apartments, Uncle Ringo, and our lead QS, CJ Lim. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for these guys. They worked so, so hard. Last but not least, my team. I'm standing here, but imagine 18 people with me here. The stage is not big enough for all of us today. But all of you, Joyce, Nick, Alex, Tim, Chris, Sean, Shirin, Edmund, Vishnu, Crystal, Sarah, Corinne, Ernie, YY, Jayun, Daryl, Sam, thank you for not sleeping the last couple of nights, for being with me, for always smiling. Some of them are sick, but they made it here today anyway. Thank you so, so much. Yes, thank you. So we're here till the 2nd of February. You can find us on our, because we just had extra time, we created our own ticketing platform, tremtix.com, and you can find us on pelago.com as well. So please come, bring your loved ones, come back again, come, be with us, celebrate with us, and tell your friends about it. This is really special and unique, and specially designed for Singapore. So without any further ado, I hand the mic over to you. Yes,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chantal, everybody, give a big round of applause. And next, it gives me great pleasure to welcome on stage the creator of Illumi. Please put your hands together and welcome Norma Latourette. Yeah. Norma, tell us all about your vision behind this beautiful masterpiece.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. I see a couple of people who helped to set up from the Cavalier team. Come in front. We want to see you. Mathieu, also Jocelyn. Instead of naming them, I want to show them to you. They worked so hard, so hard. I mean, you know, it's just loading containers, unloading containers, setting up. Yeah, more. I see more people. Come. Daphne, you can come. That's why. More. Yeah, here's the guys and the girl. Jocelyn, electric. Yeah, there's a lot hidden behind, because we're about to lit everything. In a few minutes, you're going to see everything going up, because right now it's pretty dark. It's not because we have a power failure, it's because we have many people loading. So these people have worked so hard for the last month to set up everything. You know, you're going to see there's thousands of sculpture, millions of light. I mean, they need to be plugged, they need to be lit. So this is all because of this fabulous team.
Can we give them a big round of applause, everybody? See, well, you can do better than that.
Of course, I want to thank also the people from Base, Chantal, that was always been very helpful, generous, open-minded. You don't see often people who take a big risk like that, because this is a big risk. It's not a small show. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest light show, and it's touring. And this is the first stop of an international tour. So we started this show in Canada in 2019. We have now 2 Illumi in Canada, and this is the first opening international. It's not pretentious, it's easygoing. My goal is to make you people happy. That's the only thing I want. It's one of the rare events where you're going to see the kids running around, have having fun, and the adult taking picture and selfie and more picture and Instagram and Facebook. You'll see it all over. I know we've been there with the illumi in Canada, so that's so easy about that. Be sure you just go into it and forget your problem. That's why we do, and that's why I do my business of creating shows. I want to share my dream, because this is from dream I had with my team. Of course, we worked hard to conceive something that is unusual, something unique, and this is what you're going to see. So enjoy your visit. Thank you very much for showing up tonight. And it is a great pleasure to be in Singapore. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Noma, don't go away. Stay on stage. I'm going to invite Chantel back on stage. We're going to do the official light up. Let me hold that for you. And we need everybody's help, okay? This is going to be a unified effort. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through